Hello lovely and welcome to how to dress the strawberry body shape tutorial. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you the styles of items that suit you best and how to create the well-balanced silhouette that has you feeling amazing. So just to recap on your measurements then, so your shoulders and chest measure wider than your hips. So you're proportionately larger on the top of your body compared to the lower body. You have lovely slim hips and slender legs, but with little curve and waist definition. And this can sometimes lead to feeling top heavy when dressing. So the key to building great outfits then and to have you feeling better is to slim down this upper body and with that build up the lower body. But this does not mean we're going to be taking away any of your slimmer leg attention that for a lot of these body shapes you do feel is your best feature. But what we're going to be doing is adding this larger volume to your lower body, slimming down the top area is actually going to make you feel seem visually slimmer all over, because we've then achieved a great balance all over. And we're also going to really define and help with that waistline and create more of an hourglass fabulous shape. The ultimate starting place then when dressing your shape is with your underwear to create the best foundation to build your outfits. So investing in a good and well supportive bra will really help lift and separate your chest from your waist to really create more of a waistline that we have little of at the moment. And without the support, it's easy for the top half to kind of merge with your middle and you can seem more round. So with great support, we're really going to achieve great results, lift the chest and really have these nice and high, giving an enhanced waistline. And what I say to my clients is there's no need to shy away from wearing control pants, and this will address any tummy concerns that you may have and just help items glide over. So if you like how they feel and the effect it gives you under your clothes, then if it's just to pop to the shops or to head out for a full day, if you like how it looks, then you really do need to consider these for a base. There really is no need to save them for best. You have to make every day your best. And just to remind you, in terms of a good fitting bra, what this is then, one will fit snug against your body and it won't be too tight that it leaves marks. The cup will completely contain your breasts. Too loose will see the cup puckering in, and too tight they will spill over, which we don't want either. And the front centre section, this will sit snug against your chest, and just be mindful that you may need to readjust your straps at every wear because it is easy for them to manoeuvre when taking them off and moving them on. So again, make sure that they're not too tight and they don't leave any marks. Best necklines for you are those that are going to slim down the area, and styles that do this are those that open the chest and show some natural skin and your flesh, such as the scoop or V-neck. It really works by sending focus up your body and breaking up your chest. In comparison, those that are closed and boxy can make you seem far bigger than you are and just add extra weight to your upper body and your look. And it's entirely low and how comfortable you feel within terms of this the neckline. So whether it's most comfortable for you, a small V-neck, it just a little can really help to slim down the chest. And in terms of styles then, well, try and create the illusion of a more defined waistline, which is really, really good for you. So the Empire line is looking to really create that line just under the chest, as you can see from the red dress. It really has lovely definition right under the chest and then flows straight down over the tummy and down to the body. So we're creating that illusion of a really nice and high waistline. Another great top for you is the wrap style. So as you can see from the pink top, it's kind of wrapping around the body and just really forming a nice illusion of a waistline where it's going across the body. And this is great for you as well to enhance your waist. And another great top for you is one that is on one shoulder. This is really good for kind of opening up the chest by just having that one half of the shoulder on show with showing that flesh and really helping to slim down that chest, and as you can see, really cinching it in with that orange tie around the waist. Length, in terms of length, the best length for you are those that stop at the hip, because where the top stops, it will emphasize. So we're going to be slimming it down with the V-neck at the top, and then we want to glide over any tummy concerns at all and really have it stopping at the hip line to add attention and draw emphasis to make the hip area seem more curvaceous. Being cropped in comparison will send all the focus up the body and be particularly focusing on this top half, generating more attention around your chest and again having you feel top heavy. So do have your garment stopping up a little bit lower down, whether that be with a cinched in tie and a flowing over your tummy, or just kind of laying nicely around your hip area to do that for you. Now, when adding layers in coats and jackets, then this is where it can be a little bit too tricky, as we don't want to add extra volume and bulk because this is going to add extra weight to your look overall and accentuate your upper body. So it's about choosing styles like the tops that have really minimum and low detail, clean lines. Again, V-necks are going to be good because they're going to focus your top to the top half of your body up to your neck, and as well we're going to be looking for small collars rather than oversized lapels, which are going to help to just keep things nice and slight up top. Opt for single-breasted designs rather than double-breasted, again to keep things clear and not add volume. So as you can see here, we've got the really small collared trench coat, we've got the buttons that are hidden underneath the coat, and we've got that really nice belt to really nip in that waist. But what we've also got then is on the coat, we've got this lovely pocket detail, and that's adding weight on the hips and below to give you that extra volume to balance with your top half, so to bring things more into balance. And again, with the yellow blazer, we've got that lovely waist and tie around there to really cinch in and define your figure. And then you can see that the jacket flows out nicely and is a little bit looser on the body, ending at your hip to really emphasize the hip section. The same with the denim blue jacket. It's got that really lovely pocket detail on the hips and that waist belt to really cinch you in. And for leaving garments open, a waterfall is lovely for you because it's really soft and it just brings the eye down, and you can see with the 2 points meet right at the middle, and that itself creates that illusion of a bit more of a better waistline, and then it just flows down the body over any tummy concerns that you may have, finishing at the hip again to give that great balance and create extra curve in your tops. So now it will be a great time for you to dive into your wardrobe and have a look at the tops and styles that you've got and really think about what we've been discussing here, and just to see how well you feel in those items compared to those that are more of a roll neck or boxy shapes, and to just give you that real feeling of, oh yes, that really does do that. Because before, as I said, that was the missing link for me. I didn't understand why something was doing it. But if you really do have a good look at your tops now and just have this insight and knowledge to really make that better decision, I'm sure you'll be impressed with what you're creating now with your outfits. But if you choose to just move forward, we'll then continue with the bottoms. Okay, so with your bottom section, what we need to do here, as I mentioned, is to build out that lower body and add more volume to the look. But again, this doesn't mean making your legs seem bigger. What this actually does is makes you appear slimmer all over. So starting with jeans and trousers, the best style to help balance with your upper body are the straight legs, the mini flare, the boot cut, the wide leg, because in comparison, they just add a little bit more movement and flexibility around the leg. Because quite the contrary, what the skinny jean is doing is, yes, it's showing off your incredible slim legs. However, that is overemphasizing your top half, making you feel that little bit imbalanced and more top heavy than if you were wearing a wider leg or a straight leg jean. And in terms with the skirts, and by their nature, they have more movement around their legs anyway, so a lot are going to really suit you anyway. But for example, and this could be depending on whether you prefer things close to your body or more relaxed and not as close to your body. So for example, you can see the pencil skirt. This really does give great waist definition by the waistband, and then just follows your curve and creates that lovely curve at the hip area, stopping at your knee to really show your fabulous slender legs down below. But if you don't like a tight skirt, the options here are endless for skirts. You've got the tiered, the pleated, the full skirt, the A-line, the netted, the ruffles. There are so many styles to really help you add volume and add greater detail and just give you that extra balance that you need to balance with the top. So it really is a good time to kind of enjoy the prints and patterns and really kind of have a look and explore what designs you've got, because there aren't very many that won't suit you. What we need to remember here is to really ensure they enhance your waist. So if you've got a tie around it, then great. Or if there's some kind of colour blocking or detail to enhance the waist, then great. But if you haven't, you can always add your own belts for detail, which will do the same effect. And when we're looking at shorts as well, so again, we're looking to create this extra volume and curve on the bottom. So you can see from the beige, we've really nipped in that waist by the detailing on the buttons, and we're flaring out to create this illusion of extra curve on the bottom half. And the same with the straighter leg. They've got that little extra movement that really does help to emphasize the lower body, which in turn slims down and takes emphasis off the top section. So now what you could do again is to dive back into your wardrobe and just have a look at the different styles of trousers and skirts, and now you can see why maybe the skinny jean doesn't work as best for you compared to when you mix it with a wider leg or a flare or boot cut, and really see the difference and how you're feeling, because it's not clinging to your leg, which is better proportioning and balancing with your top half. And even better if you've got a great top from the top section to now match with the bottoms. Just see how different you feel now when looking in the mirror. I am sure it's going to make you feel 10 times better, because you're really not emphasizing your upper body, you're adding greater balance. So you can either dive into your wardrobe and try out all those styles as I mentioned, or we can continue on to dresses and jumpsuits. So with dresses and jumpsuits, what we need to do is tie in all the techniques from all the earlier slides, combining all the information together. So we're really looking to slim down the chest and de-emphasize the broader shoulder and larger chest. And this can be done by wearing the V-necks, as I mentioned, or the scoop necks. We're then looking for styles that are going to really bring in the waist and accentuate it. And with fitted styles or a tie around the middle or your wrap style, just remembering those key details, so really cinching you in and creating that illusion of a really good nipped in waistline. And have fun with the ruffles and the bottoms of the legs, the boot cut, the wide leg, the flowy sections, because again, with a wider upper body, you really can be bold and be as big as you like on the bottom to really create this lower half that is more in balance. So now what you can do is again dive back into your wardrobe and really have a look at the styles that you've got or you haven't got, and see now why things did or didn't work for you. So remembering, look, you've got the V-neck of the red jumpsuit, you've really cinched in that waist, and you've got that flare around your leg. Same with the black jumpsuit, we've got the V-neck, really looking, tying in with a nice fitted waist and then flaring out at the bottom. And the same with the dotty dress and the skirt. We've really brought in that waistline and we're really giving extra volume to the base. And if you remember, the one shoulder strap is really going to be good for you to slim down the top, and then again with a floaty bottom as well. So there you have it, all your different dresses and jumpsuits that really will accentuate your figure. So have fun with it and really go and create some fabulous looks.